I'm only gonna stream for probably like about an hour or so. Probably. It all depends. My streams might be a little messed up again because life is happening and stuff like that. So, with that being said, let's get into it. Just let me hold on, loading screen, please, for the love of God, give me time. I want to try to do my thumbnails like before the stream ends. Cause if I could do that, it's one less thing to worry about. And it doesn't look like it's going to let me. Alright. Marsupius erectus. Also, I usually play with the bright now.
Just like the old days, working together against those who keep us down and humiliate us by forcing us to pick out our own birthday card and sign them from him. I could have at least paid half.
Okay. So, what I was gonna what I was gonna say is I normally use the Bright Now skin. So when we're able to get that, that's what we're gonna use.
I can't say I see the appeal of all that jumping you do. Perhaps I don't have the right button.
So my sleep schedule, I'm gonna be upfront with everybody. My sleep schedule is really messed up, like right now. So that's why streams are coming out, probably going to start coming out afternoon until it gets fixed again. Hooray! I love sleep. Sleep is so nice. Not really. I hate sleep. Which is bad. Also, if you guys hear background noises, because my dog's in here again. As always, whenever I stream these videos, I hate this part. Oh, I hate this part. Okay, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hold on, hold your horses. Give me a momento. This is gonna be a little bit of a slower stream. I know Dead by Daylight was a bit hyperactive. When I have those fast-paced, I guess, hyperactive streams, I'll probably do Dead by Daylight. And then these games, we're gonna just sit back, relax, and enjoy ourselves and enjoy the time we have playing these games. Plus these videos I might make a little quicker, like they won't be Dead by Daylight will probably be like something long. These videos probably won't be that probably won't be as long. I know I keep stopping. It's because I want to set up my thumbnail. I probably will not do it this way again. Because this takes way too much time. And I stream on PlayStation, so I can't really prep a thumbnail. And I hate that. Wish I could. Because if I could prep a thumbnail and prep everything, it'd be so much easier. Alright. It saves so much time. Boop. Whoa! Okay, let's try this again. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. I've been thinking about it. We're probably going to stream Dead by Daylight more. Only because that was a lot of fun for me. I can do Dead by Daylight when I have like no single player games to play, and it's a nice nice change of pace. Don't know why that took so. No one touch me. I think there's a trophy for hitting all the gongs, all the bongs. Bongs? The gongs? I don't know. I don't know what it's called. I'm uncultured, I tells ya. Boop. This game's really generous on lives. Boop. This is one thing I never understood. Why can I go in here? There's nothing in here, so why am I allowed in here? Unless, is that where the... Aw, poor embryo. Aw, poor me. I want a game. This is what I want. This is what multiverse is supposed to be. I'm looking for a game that I can play continuously. That way, if I like, say right now, I can't get medieval right now and stuff, so having a game that I can fall back on, like Dead by Daylight, is very good for me. Why does it do that? Hold on. Once I get this all sorted, I'm gonna be a little bit more focused. I'm not doing that again. I will wait to do my thumbnails. I'm sorry about that. I thought it would be quicker if I just did it now. But nope. It wasn't. And that's okay. Alright. So. Whoa! There was something I looked at recently. I forget what it was. Crap! What? I keep dying. Stupid thing! Can I? Nope. What was it that I looked at? There's something I looked at and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna scream. Whatever, I can't remember what it was. But oh, I think I've talked about this before. Multiverses is apparently, rumors have came up that Multiverses is going to be making a hero shooter. I think it's just a rumor though, so don't trust it. But there is a screenshot of the UI. There's a screenshot of the UI apparently. I don't know why I'm still alive, but okay. So, that's insanity. It kind of sucks. Oh, this is what I was going to talk about. It kind of sucks the outcome of multiverses, but there was another game, Star Wars Hunters. That one's also shutting down, and lo and behold, it was a live service, and it was a hero shooter. Why does everyone want to make a goddamn hero shooter? I don't know if it's just me. Marvel Rivals seems cool. I'm gonna admit, Marvel Rivals seems cool. I would give it a chance, but I don't... Hero shooters aren't my thing. Hero shooters aren't my thing. I don't know how people look at that and go, yes, this is fun. Like, Overwatch 1 was decent. Then they made Overwatch 2. And this is the thing I don't like, right? Overwatch 2 is a free game. Overwatch 1 was not. I forget how much I paid for Overwatch 1, but I think it was full price. No, it was $40. I paid $40 for Overwatch 1. Just for you to make a half-assed update, to make it into Overwatch 2, which made my $40 purchase into something lesser. And I already wasn't a big fan. I wasn't a big fan. But when I had nothing else to play, I'd hop on that and have some fun, you know? Have fun with friends. Overwatch 2. Oh my god. The blatant shit that they're doing. Like, they added 5v5 back. I think that's what it was. They added 5v5 back. They added a third-person camera. As soon as they did that,
I'll give you a hint. It's something you've had before.
but they're making it blatantly obvious that they're like scared shitless of Marvel Rivals. I think it's funny. They're not even hiding it. And then their statement, Black Widow is just, or Widowmaker's a ripoff of, I can't even say it because it's so stupid. Black Widow is a ripoff of Widowmaker. And now they're changing the game to be just like Marvel Rivals. No one asked you to do that, 1, and 2, no one, like, if people are playing Marvel Rivals, I'm sorry to break it to you, but a third-person camera and shit isn't going to change your greedy business practices. And they also added loot crates. They added loot crates back. I have yet to, I might experiment on it. We might do, fuck it. We'll do a stream on Overwatch 2. We'll do that tomorrow. That'll be fun. Though I suck. I have a lot of stuff in that game because of Overwatch 1. So tomorrow we'll do some Overwatch 2. That'll be interesting. Oh, I'm actually excited now. That's gonna be fun. I hope. I mean, Junkrat in that game. Whoops, I almost ran into that. I mean Junkrat and Roadhog. And I know they added new characters, but the new characters just... I don't know, the new characters are so unappealing. Is that a me thing? Like, they added that wolf girl, and I was like, eh. They added that lady with the robo legs, and I was like, eh. And then they added some lady from, like, Mars, and I was like, eh. Like, oh, and they also added a gay rose guy, if I remember correctly. They want to get that. They want to get that woke crowd. I don't know. Overwatch just seems so like they're so scummy, and you know, like okay, that whole thing with their characters' sexualities. Like I think they made Soldier and Reaper gay, and they made Tracer gay. That's only for here. If you look at Overwatch outside of here, they don't give two shits because it's not profitable. That was my door. We have windows open, and I wasn't even thinking the wind was gonna close my door. That scared the shit out of me. I'm getting friends requests up the ass right now. But I don't. Overwatch 2 is a thing that should have never existed. And it broke so many promises. Wasn't it supposed to be a PvE thing? At first? Or something, they were like, Overwatch 2 is coming, and it's gonna have, like, PvP and shit. And then, nope! Whatever happened to that? Another broken promise from Activision Blizzard. But hey, there's one thing we can say about, Blizzard that we can't say about all of Activision. Where is the Overwatch AI clickbait ads? Where are those? Nah, genuinely, where are they? I'm surprised Overwatch hasn't gone the AI route with advertisement and shit. Like, that's prime Overwatch material. Or maybe Blizzard's just smarter than the higher-ups at Activision and are like, even we know that's a bad idea. No! Oh, cool, I can still get those. I thought it was dead right there. Oh, I was dead there. But, Overwatch is a trip. And the community. What's the community like now? Because I think all the diehards, they probably have, but actually take the time to brush it up. Brush up the art so it doesn't look AI. Yeah, that's probably true. What is the general consensus on the Overwatch community now? Is it just dead? Because I remember the Overwatch community being very toxic. Which is gonna be even more fun when we play it. I will not have voice chat on because I don't want... I don't want people to say racist shit in my streams. Overwatch 2, bro. That game... You could've just kept Overwatch 1. Why didn't you... And then, like... I can't... I know I've already said this, but I cannot get over it. The fact that they are so blatantly panicking over Marvel Rivals. We've added a third-person mode, and we've changed it to 5v5! You should have changed it to 5v5 before. You should have listened to the fans before. That's your own damn fault. But now that there's a little competition on the board, now you're pissing your pants. Such a stupid company. How am I supposed to do this? Oh. Oh. That was easy. I don't know. It's unreal. Activision has just been... Honestly, I don't know what's worse, because EA, say what you will about EA, but at least most of their games are actually enjoyable and fun. Like, yeah, they've got shit galore, like microtransaction hell. But considering what Blizzard and Activision's offices used to be like, and what the kind of stuff that Activision is doing right now, EA hasn't done AI yet. Though I don't think whatever happened to EA. EA is not really doing much right now, is it? I don't even think it has the Star Wars shit anymore. I could be wrong about that. But wasn't the last Star Wars game like, ugh, Ubisoft? That's another topic. Goddamn Ubisoft. The masters of copy and paste the game. Oh, they are something else. I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm done. I'm not going after those boxes anymore. But hot diggity damn. Imagine if Ubisoft... Well, Ubisoft has a live service game called Brawlhalla. And I've got my own opinions on Brawlhalla, I tell you what. Brawlhalla... Now, I know the fans are diehard, but your game sucks. I'm sorry. All the characters play the same. The only thing that's different is the weapons. And if one weapon is broken, everyone just plays the heroes with that weapon. I played Thatch. He required no skill. There's literally a move where as soon as they're off stage, I can fire cannonballs out of my gun, and you're screwed. And also, it's just dodgeball with weapons. Like, if you watch tournaments, a lot of it is just people throwing weapons, and it's like, that's fun to watch. I might get a lot of flack for that. Like, oh, it's the best game ever! I love it! I love Brawlhalla! Like, do you? If you like it, you like it, but I don't see the appeal. The character design is lazy. Like, I saw there was something about... Give me 1 second. I saw that there was something about the character design, or the crossover skins, and the crossover skins are awful. You're paying for these skins that don't even work right, and they're not cheap. I don't think. I don't know how much they are. I shouldn't say that because I don't know. I think they're like 20 bucks. I think they're 20 bucks. I'm sorry about yawning so much. Like I said, I haven't really been getting a lot of sleep lately. I panicked. Yeah, copy and paste, but each one is worse than the previous one. With Ubisoft, aren't they making a new Assassin's Creed? Like, I don't understand. It looks the same. It looks like the last game. Look at the trailers. Look at the Assassin's Creed trailers and tell me there is a difference. Like, full confidence. Tell me there is a difference. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this time, instead of pirates, it's ninjas. Assassin's Creed, let's be racist to Japan. Oh no! What, are they getting backlash or something?
Yes, hurry! Your reward is just up ahead.
Oh. That's okay, we're not going for all the boxes. If we went for all the boxes, this game would be hell. I don't know where I would rank this game. People are like, it's on par with the originals. I can actually enjoy the originals. Okay. This might just be a me thing. But I like the originals because, like, if I hop on, like, say, I'm in the mood for some Crash Bandicoot, I can hop on, play it for, like, a couple hours, and then boom, I've beaten it. That's why I like the Portal games so much, but after you play Portal and Portal 2, yeah, can't really replay them. Also, has Valve ever said why they don't like making third games? Is there a reason, or is it just so happens to be that way? Another thing too. The Star Wars Hunters, I briefly talked about it. It's going offline in October. Multiverses has till May. I haven't even touched Multiverses. Like, that game's dead to me. They added the Brain Gremlin. I was so excited. And I saw a video and I was like, oh, I want to see how the Brain Gremlin plays. Or like, I want to see how his animations are. And I want to see everything they did that's unique to the Brain Gremlin. Lo and behold, he's not a legendary skin, which means he gets no new animations. Like, your game's dying and you couldn't even put effort into your last fucking season? Why? Oh, that's aggravating. It's your last season! Put in more effort! But they didn't. And why? It's insanity. It's all the animations and stuff, it's all the same. It's like they're like, okay, people want this, let's half-ass it. No, we can't do that. But they do it anyways. Yep, also hold on. Yep. Also, Yasuke, I'm not gonna say that right. The black guy was never a samurai, he was just a retainer, so it's inaccurate to history. I mean, it's a game, of course, it's not going to be accurate, but Yasuke wasn't a samurai. A lot of those games, they claim to be historically... Don't they claim to be historically accurate?
Experiment success.
I died to the first attack. It's like, those games are so...
To know if this is lethal. Fly, my gelatinous puppets, fiddlesticks.
This boss fight is rather easy.
This one has extra botulinum.
Ah! I spoke too soon. Alright, so we're gonna start tripping. That was just stupidity. We're gonna start tripping balls at some point. I know I played the only Assassin's Creed I enjoyed and actually wanted 100%, I think it's because it was the first one I played, was Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I think that's everyone's favorite. And then, didn't they try to capitalize on that with a... Yeah, they tried to capitalize on that with a game called Skull and Bones, wasn't it? Awful. They're like, we're going to approve upon Assassin's Creed 4. Isn't that game shutting down? I could be wrong. I'd be very surprised if it's not. What am I supposed to do there? Give me a second, and I'll look at the chat. Assassin's Creed 3 is another Assassin's Creed that's highly regarded. You know the one game that they can't copy and paste? And I think that's the reason they haven't made a new one? Rayman. If they fucking took the lazy route on Rayman, people would riot. Like, that would be the end. I think if Ubisoft were to actually mess up Rayman, it would be over.
Why don't people take me seriously?
Because you have, like, issues. Oh, nuts. Boop. Oh, sumo wrestler. They need to just, if you're gonna make a live service game, all the live service games that work are not lazy. They are not just lazy, shoehorn, microtransaction messes. All the ones that work are the ones, like, I mean, okay, Dead by Daylight is pretty fucking greedy. Am I gonna have to do this boss fight all over? Oh, thank God! But, they don't shove microtransactions down your throat, though Dead by Daylight's kinda going that way, if you looked at the new shop. But I mean, they're not they don't have pop-ups. So that's one thing Dead by Daylight does better than what other games do. The fucking pop-ups are annoying as shit. It's like, dude, if I want to buy something, I'll go into the shop. What's another live service game that's worked out? There's Dead by Daylight, Fortnite. Look, there's so little live service games that work out. But if you notice, those live service games, say what you want about Fortnite, I think it's overrated and I think it's overhated. It is a mediocre game at best. It's basically Roblox. But if you look at a game like that, but you have to admit there's care. Plus the crossovers and shit that go into Fortnite are wild. But the craziest thing is you don't have to buy anything in Fortnite and you'll have the exact same experience. There's no broken characters behind paywalls. There's no characters behind paywalls at all. Like, yeah, there's skins. But you have to pay for Doomslayer, that's a paywall. They're skins. Like, at the end of the day, if you buy Doomslayer, you're still technically playing the default skins. Like, there's no difference. And I think because Dead by Daylight costs money, this is one thing I full-heartedly agree on. Hold on.
Final test. Taste my reptilian wrath. My cloaca.
Ew.
No.
Ba-ba-da-ba!
Let's get out of here.
Ew, why are you touching that? Ew, why are you putting that close to your face? Disgusting. But, shit, what was I saying? Oh! With Dead by Daylight, I love the game. I love it to death. Why the hell are you putting all the beginner perks behind paywalls? Stop. Like, there's a perk in that game. Excellent. Okay, let's go get that, we'll get the Bright Now skin. Yeah, baby! Give it to me. Unlock and hit the road. I thought you unlocked the Bright Now skin and run it by you. Or no, that's what's that skin called? I forget. What level? Unlock and hit the road. Where is it? There it is. All we need is one more gem, so why not? There is a perk in the game. It's Windows of Opportunity. It highlights for survivors all windows and vaults. And when I'm teaching people the game, that's what I'm like, you need to grind for that perk because it'll make things easier. It's like, I get you gotta make your money, but at this point, there's no sense. The game, Dead by Daylight is such a unfriendly, like, it's so new player unfriendly. And it looks like the Dead by Daylight devs just don't care. And okay, say what you will, but I'm gonna be, this is my full-hearted opinion here. People may not agree with it. Half the time behavior nerfs a killer, I think they're listening to the whiny fans. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying an us versus them statement, I'm just making an observation. I have noticed, which is why as a killer main, I was so iffy on playing that game, but I had lots of fun, so I don't care about what anyone has to say. I'm doing it because I enjoy it. And I'm sorry if you get offended by what I'm about to say, but it seems like behavior listens to the survivors more than they listen to the killers, because survivors are a lot more vocal and whiny. There was a Twitter thread, Quiet Kills went over it, and in that thread, people just can't agree on shit. Like, something's broken in that game. This is how the Dead by Daylight community works, and no, this is gonna sound really, like, messed up, but this actually happened. There was a glitch in the game with Trickster that would cause the screen to flash really fast and would give people seizures. Guess someone is starting their car. I hope my mic didn't pick that up. But they that flashing lights thing, and with people getting seizures from it, Trickster's play rate skyrocketed. So I'm not just saying it's a survivor thing, I'm saying it's an everyone thing. That game is so fucking toxic. Like, why? And then there's the whole fact that behavior listens to trash players. That's just your opinion, Chris! No, it's really not. If you go through the history of Dead by Daylight and look at the nerfs and changes, it's because people didn't take the chance to get good. People will, like, and this goes for every game, and I don't know why people do it. It's so fucking annoying. A killer will be out for, like, or a character, I should say, because this is every game. A character will be out for 2 seconds, or not even. It could be a fucking trailer with the release date of a character, and people will already be like, oh my god, he's so broken! They need to nerf this, they need to fix this. It's like, dude, haven't even played it yet. And how many times has it been the opposite? Like, if it was if it was a rare occasion, I wouldn't be as heated about that. But it's every fucking time. When the new Freddy stuff came out, people were like, oh my god, Freddy's a broken killer. And what? And now they're saying he is bottom tier. Or no, he's not bottom tier, he's B tier. My bad. Casual should not dictate the balance of a game. I agree with that. I agree with that full-heartedly. And that's why I say Dead by Daylight is not a competitive game. If Dead by Daylight was a competitive game, Behavior would actually listen to the fans more. And they wouldn't be listening to the fans that whine. They would be listening to the fans that play the game every day. They would be listening to content creators that have been telling them for years to do things that for some reason they just won't do. They would be listening to the players with the most hours. They would be... Now, I'm a killer main, I do not play Survivor, so that's why I talk about killer changes. I do not talk about Survivor's buffs or nerfs because I do not play Survivor. And that's another thing Behavior needs to take account of. I don't play Survivor. I don't know what it's like on the other side. I know what it's like on my side. So, should I be able to give Behavior balancing changes? Sabotage! Honestly? No, I should not have any say in balancing because I do not play Survivor. That's why I don't say anything. Now, some of the balancing, I will say something about. Because what the fuck is this PTB? What the fuck are you doing to Xenomorph? No one can tell me these Xenomorph changes are not because a dev, played against the Xeno and lost horribly because they don't know how to play their own goddamn game. Same with the Chucky nerfs. I get changing the automatic scamper thing, like when you can not slice and you didn't have to be in slice and dice to go under pallets and vault windows. I get why they changed that. But it's still... It still rubs me the wrong way. It's still really messed up. And I think that's another thing too. I full-heartedly believe Behavior does not play their own game. So they don't know what's going on. They don't play their game like the competitive community does. And again, that's why I say the game's not made to be competitive. If it was, there would be a lot more quality of life in this game. If it was a competitive game, it would have a ranked and casual mode. If it was a competitive game, you wouldn't have to rely on perks and add-ons and maps. And by definition, yes, Dead by Daylight is a competitive game. But if you look up the definition of competitive, that means Mario Kart and Mario Party is also, by definition, a competitive game. So where the hell are my Mario Party tournaments? Even Pokemon Unite has surprisingly been doing mostly competitive changes recently. Casuals should have no say over the balance of a game. They don't know what's balanced or not. They are casual. Exactly. Which is why, look, I'll critique when they nerf a killer, and I'll critique when they do killer changes, because that's what I play, that's what I'm more familiar with. But I'll never say whether something on the Survivor side, Old Dead Hard was extremely broken, and everyone can agree on that, and if you don't, you're the kind of Survivor main I'm talking about, and you're the kind of player I'm talking about that Behavior should not listen to. There's people that, say the, Xenomorph changes are good and actually defend it. There's people who defend syringes. It's like these people just want to see the game die. That's what these people want to do. They don't care. They don't care about the game. The people who the people who you try to debate with on a game that get offended and get all pissy because you're trying to nerf their crutch and they can't have an actual discussion, you should not listen to those people because those people do not deserve your time. And I get that the whiny idiots in Dead by Daylight are the main people. And I know that'll probably get me some hate because I am going to start Dead by Daylight content creation, and people are going to go back to these videos and be like, he hates the Dead by Daylight community. I think everyone has a sliver of hate for the Dead by Daylight community. I don't think it's just me. I think most people care about Dead by Daylight a lot that play it content creation wise. But I don't think they like the majority of the community, because the community is awful. Not saying all the community is awful. I've met some cool people through this game. I've met some fun people that actually have taught me. I've played against survivors that are like, hey man, that was a good game, but you should try to do this more and stuff. Like, my Dead by Daylight video, I had a survivor tell me that I mind game too much. And I do. I end up mind gaming myself, and I've been trying to change that. And then I had another survivor send me an audio message. And I remember I said I would read it off, but all it was you were a trash killer who plays Trapper, and you needed to tunnel me. And the funny thing is, the toxic players, the ones that teabag you all the time, the ones that call you trash and stuff, normally they're the ones that die first. So that's another reason why behavior needs to not listen to them. Why does he wait so long? Oh my god. And, where Dead by Daylight is going, too, a lot of people say the game, like, yeah, the game's a buggy mess. I think it will always be. It's part of the Dead by Daylight charm. But right now, it's probably the healthiest the game has ever been. I thought 2019 was one of my favorite years for the game, but these years now, I don't know why I couldn't talk. Currently, Dead by Daylight is in such a good state. I mean, it's still Dead by Daylight, it's still an unbalanced mess, which is why I personally think it shouldn't be competitive. I think a competitive game means you can use almost all characters and stand a chance. You can use all base characters and stand a chance. You can do things like, you wouldn't have to rely on maps you get to stand a chance. Yes, in fighting games like Smash Bros. Some archetypes are better on some maps, yes. But Dead by Daylight, a map can be so bad that it can be detrimental to a killer's experience. And sometimes it's not even just one map. I can name like 3 killers that if a map's indoors, that's it. You're done. Unless you're like a god with them, and even then you're gonna still struggle a little bit. And I get that the struggle, like that's the part of it. There's supposed to be a struggle, yes. But fuck. When it's like that much, because I'm trying to think of an example. Hillbilly on the Resident Evil map. We'll use that for an example. Hillbilly on the Resident Evil map. Hillbilly on Leary's. Hillbilly on the Jigsaw map. Hillbilly on I'm trying to think of another one. But that's 3 maps. Not really, because they all have variations, so it's more like probably 5 or 6 maps. That's not a competitive game. And I get no game is perfect. No game is gonna be perfect. Mario Kart has tournament? Oh yeah, it does. Where are the Mario Party tournaments? I want to see people break their controllers because Yoshi just stole like 6 coins from them. I want people to... Mario Party uses all the same hitboxes and all the same speeds and stuff. I want someone to be like, I hate Bowser mains in Mario Party! Like, I need this. I need this in my life. I want to see people lose their shit over Mario Party. More so than what they've already done. That would be funny as hell. I need to watch a Mario Kart tournament. Someone just gets blue shelled in first place. It's those damn... I don't know. It's those damn Yoshi mains. How fun is that, though? Taking a game like that and making it so sweaty and competitive. I mean, if people do it, they must have fun doing it. You wouldn't catch me doing that, though. That's a bit much. I don't know, I guess if Mario Kart can have a competitive scene, then Dead by Daylight can. I just think the game is not in any kind of state for it. Because... It used to be worse. It used to be survivors had all these perks that literally would just restart the game. Like, you would be on a roll, they would pop one perk, and that's it. Everything's all your progress is done, and that's what Syringe does. And people are defending Syringe. Maybe it's because no one can agree on anything in the Dead by Daylight community. In fighting games and stuff, in competitive fighting games, there's usually a general consensus on whether something's broken or not. Dead by Daylight, it's just all fucking arguments. This is broken, man. This one-shots me and has no cooldown, and... You know, like, a killer can have a one-shot perk. Like, let's take 24/7 no hex Noid. Like, remove the hex perk from that, remove that it only works at endgame, make it work all match with no hexes. And I bet you someone will defend that. I bet you someone will look you in the face and go, this is balanced because... Not everyone runs the perk, and I'm not even joking. That is people's... Like, I saw one argument for, So, I keep mentioning syringes. Syringes are, an add-on that you can put on your med kits that basically heal you within 16 seconds. You don't really have to do anything, and they heal you in chase because it's pretty much instant. And, like, hold on. People will defend it saying, well, not every survivor uses it. It takes 16 seconds, so just hit me before the 16 seconds is up. Like, that's nothing. Like, I don't know. And it seems like Dead by Daylight, the way the community is, as soon as they figure out that something is, like, detrimental and just ruins the game for the... Ruins the game for the other side. Whoops. I love that they put him in here somehow. It just sucks that he's not a boss fight. But oh, that doesn't kill me. Dead by Daylight, it's just how can we make the other side have less fun? And there's some killers that believe that, or there's some survivors that believe it's all up to the killer to let them have fun. There's killers that believe it's the survivor's job to make them have fun. You know what's fun? Not taking the game serious, because it's such an unbalanced game. I can talk about this for like ages. But this isn't a Dead by Daylight video. I don't know why I've talked about Dead by Daylight for so long. I should have saved that from when I play it, because some people might not care. But another thing, like, back to live services, I went off track. Can you guys tell I've got ADHD? What was I gonna say? Oh, back on track. Live service games. They're trying to... There was AI art for Crash Bandicoot, as I've mentioned. And it was for, like, a live service Crash game, because the last one did so well! Like, at that point, you're just trying to fail. It didn't work last time. Just give us a standard Crash Bandicoot game. Why did you cancel Crash Bandicoot 5 Crash Bandicoot 5 and Spyro 4? That game would have been awesome. A game with Crash and Spyro that's not Spyro Orange and Crash Purple? Amazing! How could you mess this up? Oh, you canceled it. That's how you can do it. Good job, Activision. You always find ways to mess something up. I'm missing another just... Ah! Ugh, it's aggravating. I hate out-of-touch game companies so much. There's even a genre for broken fighting games called Kusagi? I didn't know that. Oh yeah. Oh, it's Dingo's turn. Alright, this might be the last level, and I'm gonna end it after this. What game falls under... Wait, would that Sailor Moon game you showed me, would that fall under Kusagi?
Oh, crikey, I'm starved. Wait, is that roadkill pie? Slugging
Centipede gumbo. Braised bat tacos with guacamole.
Well, now, what have we got here?
It's your restaurant.
Vile swill Papa Batfield cooks up in his filthy outhouse? Come on down to Dingo's Diner.
Food served at Dingo's Diner may not meet the legal definition of food. Consume at your own risk. Side effects of dining at Dingo's Diner may include fatigue, increased body odor, risk-seeking behavior, thinking too much about your uncle, increased hunger, alienation from friends and family, skin irritation, oozing orifices, flowing orifices.
Hey, Wampa Cheeks!
Remembering that girl from high school, what's she up to? Do you think she's happy? And profuse.
Remember that girl from high school? Do you think she's happy? I hate that they... Why is my dog spazzing? Hold on. I love that Dingo's playable. I hope they continue with this whole thing of bosses being playable. Ripperoo. Oh my god. I can't aim. If they ever do make a Crash 5.
Jump on a TNT crate. What am I, a bandicoot?
A bandicoot! I remember when he said bastards, I was so happy. And then Crash, I'm not gonna spoil it. Because it's too damn good. Boop. Also, I think I'm done with KO Kangaroo. Like, the last time I played that, there was like no enjoyment.
Bastards! He'll get every last one of yous.
Bastards! Poor Dingo. His dream. What the hell? Boop. 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 Okay, how am I supposed to do this? Oh, wait. Ah ha 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 ha. I can't believe I forgot about that. Though, okay, unpopular opinion, I know I just said I wish Ripperoo was playable. Sometimes, I just want to sit down and play as Crash. Like, make these levels optional. Especially the Tana levels. If I had a choice, I would not play a Tana level.
I made all them tablecloths myself.
Oh, poor Dingo, this was his dream. Oh, I feel so bad. This is his dream and it's over. He even made those tablecloths himself. Wait, how does he say it? I made all those tablecloths myself. He even made all those tablecloths himself. I don't know, he can't. I don't know why I go country and not Australian. Also, can we just take some time to just indulge in his design? Like, look at how good that design is. It just... I would actually, like, low-key watch a show in this style. Like, look at it. Oh, they really knocked it out of the park with Dingo's design. And, like, look at his running animation. Like, that's just awesome. And I like how he's, like, two of the most Australian animals mixed together. A dingo and a crocodile. Crikey. Boop. Well, good for me. Good for me. I thought the hitbox was going to hit those boxes. I got really nervous. Ooh. Do these count as crates? I'm at 173. No, they do not. Okay. Boop. I thought you could oh no, that's Crash Team Rumble. I was like, I thought you could charge his tail attack so that he spins longer. Crash Team Rumble, man. That game had some potential. If they bettered the I think if Crash Team Rumble, if it was gonna work, it would had to have been free to play. And I think if it was free to play, it would get people who weren't even Crash Bandicoot fans into the series. And it would get people more interested. And the people who were questioning it would actually buy it. And if they advertised it a little bit more, I think it could have worked. I think it could have. I personally was not a big fan of it. But give it some time, give it some new modes and stuff. Maybe if they do another Crash Team Rumble, and this time They make it free to play. Please, for the love of God, do not fill it up with microtransactions, you greedy, out-of-touch corporation, you. Don't do it. But they put some care into it. They put some heart into it. Because there's one thing I must say, excluding Crash Team Rumble. A lot of the Crash Bandicoot games they've handled very well. I've not played, except for Rumble, a Crash Bandicoot game. And I would say Spyro, but Spyro is just remakes. I have not played a Crash Bandicoot game by Activision and thought, yeah, this is a cash grab. Though, to be fair, there's only been Crash Bandicoot 4 and Rumble. I know they tried to shoehorn in some microtransactions into Crash Team Racing. And if they were to make a live service game, they have, like, furry OCs. They got their DeviantArt OCs they want to add into the Crash Bandicoot universe. And that's cool! What you should do is take the roster of CTR, put in some characters that aren't already in it, while putting in new characters into CTR, and I think that could possibly work. I think. Put in some lore and stuff, and I think you've got something. Give us a bit more of a background, because we know nothing about Catbat, which is why no one misses her. Him, them. Oh God, I misgendered a cartoon bat! Well, oh well. I'm gonna get canceled, because I hurt the cartoon bat's feelings. But in all seriousness, I think that could work if they were to do Crash Team Racing. And that might just be a bias because I really just want another Crash Team Racing game. The one they did and the improvements they did were amazing. But I think if they did another one, I would be way too nervous that they would make it. They'd add the Activision. What's another word for charm? The Activision toxins to it. And like, say what you will about the Crash Bandicoot 4 style. Like, at first, I did not like it. But the Crash Bandicoot 4 style has grown on me, and I like how cartoony it is. Because the original game was supposed to be like you were playing a Looney Tunes episode, that you were playing a Saturday morning cartoon. And whoops, I missed. Okay. But and they pulled it off great. That's where the TNT crates and stuff come from. They were inspired by a cartoon.
How do you like them ones?
Boop, bop. Oh, I thought everything was gonna blow up around me, but it's all TNT crates. Rob it! Ah! Oh, and then it instantly blow up. I would love for a Crash Bandicoot cartoon. What? That's not edible. Oh, he's actually happy to go back. And I wonder why my controller has drift. He's dead. All right, you twisted little things. I'm gonna end it here. If you enjoyed, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. If you would like to see more, please subscribe. Leave a comment too. It helps with the AI chatbots that YouTube uses because they're too lazy to do it themselves. If you would like news about games, future content, what's going on in my life, or if you just want to stalk me, you little creepazoid, come join me on the Discord. Link is in the description. And I'll see all you twisted little things, hopefully, tomorrow. Doodly boodly! Doodly boodly! Doodly boo! Doodly bee! A doodly doo! Doo doo doo! Doodly boo! Why isn't it? Hold on. Okay.